Welcome to this tutorial on creating a student marks sheet in Excel. In this video, we'll guide you through using different functions to calculate totals, averages, ranks, and performance levels. Let's dive in and make your student grading process easier and more efficient. Let's calculate total marks. In this cell, we're using the sum function to calculate the total marks obtained by the student across 5 subjects. The sum function adds up all the values within the specified range. In this case, C3, G3 represents the range of cells where the student's marks for each subject are located. By drag and drop the value, you can calculate total marks for each student easily. Let's calculate average marks of each student. In this cell, we're using the average function to calculate the student's average score across 5 subjects. The average function calculates the mean of all values within the specified range. In this case, C3, G3 refers to the range of cells that contains the student's marks for each subject. By drag and drop the value, you can calculate average marks for each student easily. Let's calculate rank of each student. Here, we're using the rank function to determine the student's rank based on their total marks. In this case, H3 is the cell containing the total marks of the student we want to rank. Then select range H3, H12. It represents the list of total marks for all students, allowing Excel to compare the value in H3 against all values in this range. The dollar symbols lock the range, so even if we copy the formula to other cells, the reference to the entire range of total marks remains the same. By drag and drop the value, you can calculate rank for each student easily. Let's check students' status of pass or fail. This formula only tells us if the student has passed one specific subject. It doesn't take into account their performance in other subjects. But we need to determine an overall pass or fail based on multiple subjects. Therefore, we need to use AND function with if function. The AND function ensures that all conditions must be true for the result to be pass. If even one subject score is 40 or below, the AND function returns false, and the result is fail. By drag and drop the value, you can calculate for each student easily. Let's calculate students' performance based on their average marks. We're using the function if to evaluate the student's performance based on their average marks. If the average mark in I3 is greater than 75, the formula returns good. If the first condition isn't met, the formula checks if the average mark is greater than 50. If so, it returns improve. If neither of the previous conditions is met, meaning the average mark is 50 or below, the formula returns poor. This formula is useful for quickly categorizing a student's performance based on their average score. By drag and drop the value, you can calculate status for each student easily. Thanks for watching. We hope this tutorial helped you understand how to calculate totals, averages, ranks, and more in Excel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more tips.